Hi everyone. I wasn't sure what to do with this one. I kind of just wanted to have like a little bit of a just casual talk. It's kind of also helped me just kind of finish up my quests and my dailies and stuff. But yeah, so man, I was just kind of like a little bit sad on that prospect. I'm also kind of almost done with this, which I thought was really neat. I'm kind of skimming through this. I really like watching this stuff, but it's a little much actually. But yeah, I don't know where to put this. It's just kind of like a little bit of just like a talk, I guess. And I wanted to like make sure. And I know like for my first subscribers that are subscribed to me, thank you very much. I don't know what else to say, but for those of you that are coming into the channel, let me know what more you'd like to see. Because I really would like to just get like at least maybe an idea as well as possibly as well as just kind of suggestions from games. To be completely honest, I like this one. I like Eminence of Shadow Master Garden. But I was just really curious, as well as maybe perhaps just kind of like just kind of like a curiosity, because I know there's like casual games that everybody like maybe has heard of. Like we have perhaps like just the normal Genshin. We have stuff like I myself played another game called Grand Cross. But yeah, so there's also like one that I was kind of like hearing out that is like kind of running its own service thing, and it's just kind of like it's just kind of there. This is probably gonna be like an extra thing. And I do apologize if I go a bit too much on a rant. It's just kind of like thoughts on games we could play, as well as perhaps just some ideas on maybe just I don't know. Man, I just it kind of hit me, right? So recently I had the game that I used to play like back like basically 3 years ago, more actively. It's coming into service on the 28th actually. It is up close. So that's happening, and I genuinely don't know like necessarily what people do for that stuff. I think it's kind of like a for those of you that have been to like end of service things before. Genuinely, it's hard. It's kind of like just kind of oh man. And I typically just at least if actually a quick tip on this, if you don't feel like losing too much, I actually had to go learn and skip, because I really just did not want to care about like this. Because as much as I'd like to try on some of these, it's really difficult to pass the ladder nowadays, and especially since I'm not like upgrading every single one of my characters, and I am doing that. Is how I don't know if everybody does this, but as I clear story, I level up my characters, and as I'm getting higher and higher levels, it's just going to become easier and easier, and such. But yeah, like the difficulties on this is quite something. I guess put it this right. So this game is not necessarily like an easy one to get into. I will never do this. Ooh, I'm working towards her, I think. Her elemental allies by 6%. Isn't she the I don't know how y'all do these, but like I'm just gonna skim through this, click on the quest. And the way I go about like getting my hard quest done, I typically go with what I need for like this and do it once, and then that's it. I actually managed to mix up the Delta thing. That's pretty neat. Okay. That should help a little bit. I don't know if it increases the stats. Some of these, I don't know what the point of the SS Plus them having like an extra level or something. And then I was probably learning some of them. I'm not. I haven't been able to obtain these, and I'm not quite there yet. And some of that stuff is just I typically get it as I get it, so I don't like particularly forget that these characters haven't maxed out or whatever. But yeah. A lot of stuff to talk about, just, it's just, kind of a curious thing. I'm like, uploading these, just kind of like to, showcase a love for, like, the franchises of, like, I personally think I've really been enjoying the show, and I already saw it, like, 3 times at this point. But, the other game, I guess, the other game that I've been just kind of catching and reading and such is kind of like one of my long games that I've played before. It's one of my one of my favorite ones so far. I think like right now I have 3 in my top. I guess games that have just kind of a mixture of me and my childhood and like that I really just kind of on my way kind of thing to go out of it. But I know I'm ranting. It's just well, it's just kind of like I guess a mixture of therapy. This is kind of like a hard hit to have. I woke up actually the way I kind of came to the conclusion and how I found this out. By the way, I'm like the lead a month. They actually announced their end of service about a month plus ago. Essentially, right? So. I woke up and I had like the biggest like whoa man, I just had like a weird dream kind of thing. I wonder if this is true, and I actually went to check it out, and for some reason well I say for some reason it just was. It's just kind of how it was. It just was the reality, and it's like, man, sometimes you just have a gut feeling in that stuff, and that is crazy to actually know. And, yeah, I just kind of found that out, and I was like, well, I feel like I've missed a lot. I was not aware that it was actually probably going into essentially just end of service hell. And some games get like that. It just kind of happens, and yeah, games end, games finish, and it just happens, right? And I kind of want to reach like for those of you that know this game, if you know, you know, kind of thing. I just want to know, like, I remember I've been there. I'm there right now. And, like, I was there, like, a couple of weeks before the game came out. The only reason it really kind of fell off for me was because I had, like, I actually met a former partner of mine then. And I kind of, like, kind of things kind of fell off from there at one point. But it's, like, whatever at this point. But, yeah. The game kind of made a lot of my time in just gachas, just 3 years of my life, kind of like that. And I didn't really look back since. It was kind of crazy to just kind of like see that, and it's just like, man, that's really gone there, isn't it? And it's, I know it might be a little bit of a sad topic. It's just kind of me. I do apologize for that. Things happen. Things close. Things end. And yeah. I guess if you're out there, just know. I remember. It was some good old times when we were playing that game. Good times. I think I finished up I got my weekly 10. It was not too long. Yeah, it's a 10-minute video. Really fine. I don't typically edit this too much. It's just, if it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, I need to probably get a better mic. That's actually from back. I had a mic that I used on this, and it's currently my laptop mic, but it's actually much, weirdly, ironically better than the one I had. Because the other one I had was really quiet. And so I couldn't even hear myself before. So like anything happens, and it's just... It happens. If it happens, it happens. Well, yeah, I finished up the quest, I think. If you want a bit of just kind of like, that's typically how I'd finish on my quest. It's typically just go to the quest log and yeah, you'll get some advice on here for this stuff. And I think I may upload another video. I think you probably see this on Wednesday, so the product coming first. But if you see another video, I noticed somebody had questions on it. I might actually go a little bit of a deep dive on that in a few. So if you do see this is gonna be like something like what we have on our radio for that kind of thing. If not, it'll probably. If not, this will at least come earlier in the next day. Soon, I think. Really depends on how it's just the day is feeling. Cause if I end up just entirely like fatigued, it's not gonna happen. Well, yeah. This week I finished quest. I typically have. I've been managing the timing on this stuff well. Other than like the maxing of the stamina, it's really difficult to just kind of handle this. I think it's gonna become easier the higher level I am. It takes 18 hours for this thing to fully recover. Once I think I get past level of, I think like level 20 or another 20 levels, I think I'll be fine. It's just like, what, like 10 minutes? That's how long it takes to recover that thing. 20 extra points is like 2 hours. A little bit more than 2 hours. I almost maxed her out. I'm pretty happy with this one. At least it was. Is it a lot to invest on her? Yeah, yes it is. I invested a lot on my Alexia. She's actually, even she has her stuff maxed out. Simply because I maxed out my Alexia. Actually, we looked at it. Actually, yeah, I had her. I ran her. Actually, looks really weird. I only have 2 costumes for her. I have 3 of copies of her. What? Did it? I think to get a new one. I'm pretty sure she has a new costume, so she gets a new costume. But her, yeah, no, they have the same costume. That makes sense. Oh, this one's more open. Oh. Actually, I don't think they give you the options for that. More open one. I've been rocking just normal more casual, no one was covered. Okay, so I have her a little bit high. I have Iris high as well. I actually had my Rose Oriana high. I know it looks really weirdly low. I'm like I've been playing it for a while. I've just been focusing on one character, and then I'm like I think I'm going over to the other ones. I'm very selective. I apologize for that. But yeah, I was just gonna a little quick tip on how I kind of level up the things. I go with what I think is necessary or what I really like. I think enjoying the game is primarily one of the biggest models. If you're not enjoying it, don't play it. If you're feeling really bad one day, do not play again. I guess a little bit of life advice from me. And like sometimes like I play this system like it's a bit of a dream of mine. Just gonna push this through, so I just kind of just working towards this, and I think the person is gonna go, and I appreciate you all for watching. Even for those of you that just don't really like stay too often or like watch the videos till the end, either way, I appreciate all of it. On another hand, I don't really make these types of videos too much, but I was like, thank you. Thanks for watching. I guess it's been a nice month. I think it's been progressively growing, and I think it's really, really nice. Yeah, that's kind of all for the video. I hope y'all peace out.